Can we just take a moment for this alarm clock which wakes you up with fresh coffee? This is not the first unusual but awesome thing that you're going to see in this video today. Buenos días, Alasquita. ¿Quieres café? I haven't got a spoon. Van life, baby. Normally I make my coffee in the Kombi with a propane stove, but today I've used this very eccentric electric coffee alarm clock because I'm attempting to go carbon negative, or at least carbon neutral, in celebration of Earth Day. Fingers crossed we pull in some green, clean solar rays to recharge our power station. Today I'm powering my life with this Anker 767 portable power station. This is the largest solar generator that I have. It has 2048 watt hours, which is sufficient for higher loads and full-time van life. Incidentally, this is the first time that I've actually ever made toast in the Kombi. What a treat. I'm actually curious to see what happens here. 872 watts of output. That's quite a lot. What are we having on the toast? French jam, of course. This might actually be my favorite of all the power stations because of the premium design and aesthetics, and it's got the really high quality lithium iron phosphate batteries, which are good for 3000 charge cycles. You really want to find a power station that's got high quality lithium iron phosphate batteries. Power station like the Anker 767 is an ideal option to add plug and play backup solar capacity to your home in case there's a blackout or something, or obviously for outdoor adventures and camping trips like this one. Speaking of solar, oh, we'll get used to this. That's breakfast done. Still got 95% capacity, but I've got big plans for this today, so I probably should plug in some solar. This is the Anker 531 portable solar panels. They're monocrystalline. It's about 23% efficiency. It's about as good as you can get for solar panels. And the design of these is really good because they're very durable, they're scratch resistant, and they're waterproof, which is what you'd want for a solar panel. I particularly like the fact that they're a little bit heavier than some of the other portable solar panels that I've tried. And the reason I like that is because in reality, as much as you don't want that extra weight, when you've got them out like this and it's a windy day like it is today, they're just going to blow over. These ones, as you can see, very stable. These are actually also the quickest portable solar panels that I've set up before as well. It's so fast. They've got 3 adjustable angles, so it's really easy, and you can adjust them as the sun rises or sets throughout the day. Believe it or not, you can actually connect a maximum of 1000 watts of solar. This is a 200 watt panel here. You could theoretically recharge the 767 from 0 to 100 in about 2.5 hours. So this one's for connecting a expansion battery pack, which we don't have. It would be nice if we did, that'd be good. This one is for connecting our charging supply, so we can get our solar panels in here. I can hear that click. There's definitely power coming in. Let's see how much. Look at that, getting 172 watts in, holy cow. I can't believe it's getting 172 watts already from a 200 watt panel. That's an incredible amount of power. Like, the sun's not even that high in the sky. That's actually, I'm blown away. That's the most I've got so far. Sorry, I'm geeking out a little bit. That's the most I've got so far because I haven't tested it in optimal conditions, and it's not optimal conditions right now either. Of course, a portable power station like the 767 can be charged whilst you're driving from your 12-volt cigarette lighter accessory socket in your van or vehicle, and also from an AC outlet, which is incredibly fast. It has gallium nitride technology inside, so it's extremely small components, extremely compact and quick to charge. You can actually get from 0 to 80% in 1 hour when it's plugged into an AC socket, which is, honestly, that's such a useful feature. But today, we're not using an AC socket. We are celebrating Earth Day, and we're going to try and do this from the sun. Okay, let's get on with cooking. I'm going to prep a meal, basically cook dinner from the sun. I'm quite excited about this. I've never actually used a slow cooker in a vehicle before, probably because I didn't have the power output before and the capacity. I do now, thank you, Anker 767. Slow cooker in a van, is that a good idea or a bad idea? Let's see what happens. That's on high, AC on, output 120 watts. I'm astonished we're actually pulling in more power from the solar panel at the moment than we are using with the slow cooker on high power. This is brilliant. Cooking a Mexican-inspired vegetarian dish today because whilst I am a meat eater, it is a little bit bad for the planet, so being that it's Earth Day, we'll go vegetarian. Very, very simple. If this works out, I think I'm going to want to incorporate a slow cooker into the van. Can you imagine driving, doing a long road trip, throwing in a few ingredients before you left, and just like arriving and dinner's made? That'd be so good. Why not? You can do it. You can absolutely do it. Why? The all-important black beans to make it Mexican. The Anker 767 has a 2,300 watt pure sine wave inverter, and on the UK model it has 3 AC outlets, so you can charge multiple high output, high power devices at the same time, which is important because today I need to use multiple outlets. I actually need to go and get a missing ingredient, and because it's Earth Day, I'm making an extra effort to reduce my carbon footprint, and I won't be able to drive the Kombi. However, I will be able to use another mode of transport, and hopefully by now it's charged. Can't wait. Let's go get another ingredient. So much fun. Have a good day. Huge thanks to Kombi Crew Member Chris for lending me the electric skateboard. I'm having the best day. Is there a better potato in the world? No. Look at that. Oh, Jersey spud from the farmer. The Anker 767 is about 30 kilos, 67 pounds in weight, so it's quite chunky, but it's incredibly compact when you consider all of the different components that are in there. But at that weight, for this capacity of power, it's quite difficult to move around. You wouldn't want to be carrying it. Fortunately, this model has the wheels integrated onto it, which is absolutely just vital, to be honest with you. For a portable power station, you do not want to be lifting something that heavy. I particularly like the way the handle is integrated like that in the top. Honestly, so good. I just had a thought. I wonder if you could tow that behind the electric skateboard. Imagine the range you'd get on it. Should we give it a go? Right, potatoes on, dinner's coming. Right. Oh yeah, baby! Woo! Think of the range! Oh, this is it. Game changer. I'm living a dream right now. Okay, enough messing around, time to get some work done. Typically speaking, when I'm working in my off-grid office, I'm constantly swapping in and out devices, charging multiple devices at the same time. The Anker 767 has 10 ports in total, including USB-C and USB fast charging ports. So if it can handle my life, it can handle your life too. You can keep an eye on the remaining battery power as well as the incoming and outgoing power draw or charge rate, either via this really nice display on the unit itself or via the smart app, which is actually really handy. So I can do things like turn on or off the AC power. I've just turned that off. Let's turn that back on because I'm cooking dinner. If you wanted to keep your power station perhaps somewhere in the back of your vehicle so it wasn't easily accessible, having remote access is actually really useful. You know, Earth Day is a good reminder for us to maybe take stock of our personal footprints. I personally feel quite responsible for the amount of carbon I produce with all the overlanding, but there are things you can do, like we've planted trees in Portugal to offset our carbon. And now knowing that I'm able to work producing our upcoming travel series entirely off-grid from the solar power is not only a cool thing, but it's also an efficient thing because I'm saving money on my electricity bills. To celebrate Earth Month, Anker is supporting Oceana and their campaigns to protect the world's oceans. So if you purchase an Anker power station, you'll also be supporting that project too. And to sweeten the deal, Anker is offering you guys a free gift card worth up to £200 off your purchase. And you should know that these power stations come with a 5-year warranty and a life expectancy of at least 10 years. So it is definitely a very worthwhile investment. So whether you're looking to add a green plug and play solar system to your home as a backup power, or you want something that's going to give you mobile power for your own adventures or van life, now is a very good time to invest in a power station. I will link the Anker power stations below. Right, I think I've got a little bit of time before my dinner's ready, although it is smelling amazing. So Alaska and I are going to go and see what else we can do for Earth Day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Until then, happy travels. That a battery. Look! Earth don't want no batteries dropped on the floor. Not how you dispose of a battery.